Today we're hiking in David Crockett State Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and we'll get to see Crockett Falls. Stay tuned. We're starting our hike today on the Shoals Creek Trail. This 1.7-mile trail starts near Campground number 1 in the park and takes you along a natural path to Crockett Falls. David Crockett State Park is named in honor of David Crockett, or as most of us will know him, Davy Crockett. Born in East Tennessee, David Crockett lived an adventurous life. He and his second wife Elizabeth moved to Lawrence County in 1817 and lived there for several years. In the time they lived in the area, David Crockett was elected as a Justice of the Peace, Town Commissioner, as well as a member of the Tennessee State Legislature. He also built a grist mill, gunpowder factory, and distillery, but all of this was washed away in a flash flood. Having few other options at the time, the family moved to Gibson County, Tennessee to start again. There are several other state parks in Tennessee with ties to Davy Crockett. Sycamore Shoals State Park in Elizabethton, where Davy Crockett's father joined with other patriots to fight the British at Kings Mountain. Chickasaw State Park in Chester County, where Davy Crockett campaigned for Congress and also rode by the area in 1835 on his way to Texas, and ultimately the Alamo. The trails in the park are well marked, but be prepared for the occasional stream crossing with scattered branches as part of the path. Some areas with steps were pretty much washed away, while other areas were well maintained with easy to cross bridges. As we came up the other side to get to the top of this hill, now we're coming down, heading toward the falls, and I think you might be able to hear them now. Shoals Creek Trail ends at Crockett Falls, but you can continue on across a covered bridge where you'll quickly come to the David Crockett Museum. It was closed the day of our visit, but make sure you stop by to see some of the avian wildlife from the area. After leaving the museum, I crossed the street and made my way to Lake Lindsey Falls. It's not a natural waterfall, more of a spillway for Lake Lindsey, but it's still worth a visit. The trail crossed the bottom of the falls, but it was a little slippery, so I opted to backtrack and climb the levee to see the lake. From there, I made my way to the Crockett Restaurant, where I enjoyed an amazing view, a delicious barbecue burger and mashed potatoes before continuing on my hike. Near the restaurant, you'll find the Trail of Tears hiking trail. Part of this hiking trail is part of the Bell Route, which passed through the area in 1838 with 660 Cherokee who were forced on a 700-mile journey. As part of the Indian Removal Act of 1830, the U.S. government forced thousands of American Indians to leave their ancestral lands for new homes in present-day Oklahoma. Nearly 1,000 died during the journey, with almost 4,000 ultimately dying because of the forced removal process. While serving as Tennessee legislator and U.S. Congressman, David Crockett opposed the Indian Removal Act. His colleagues warned it would harm his chances to remain in government, but he stayed true to himself, losing re-election in 1830. David Crockett said, "I believe the Indian Removal Act was a wicked, unjust measure, and I thought I should go against it, let the cost to myself be what it might." David Crockett State Park is a beautiful place with lots of history. They offer multiple campgrounds, a restaurant, boat dock, amphitheater, and cabin rentals. You'll never know you're just minutes from town as the park is quiet and peaceful. Well, that's going to wrap up our visit to David Crockett State Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe and follow us on our adventures, please do so. If you have any comments or suggestions for us, let us know and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We'll see you soon, and thanks for watching.